Hey guys, Gray here, and I'm doing a review on the Longsword from Lord of the Rings. Ironically, I did not buy it because it was from Lord of the Rings. I bought it because who the fuck wouldn't want a sword? I mean, really, like, it's pretty realistic too. That's the irony. It's heavy. Well, my mom said it's heavy, and so did everyone else, but honestly, this doesn't even feel like it's 5 pounds, which is shocking. You would think, like, it's not, it's solid metal. It has a clay finish and a few other things. A little bit of also brass on the insides. I know that sounds shocking. And it is engraved and carved with the language of the elves. I know that's also weird, but it's also the bastard sword. I know that's also a strange title. Why would you call this a bastard sword? I mean, like, it's badass. The only downside is it's still until you get to this degree, but this would actually stab someone if you actually impale. Trust me, I tried it with a pumpkin, the one that I was carving for Halloween. So, for my Halloween mask later, yeah. But would I recommend buying this? If you want to just use it for Lord of the Rings or cosplay or D&D or any of that, yeah, 100% I would recommend this. This thing literally would not break if you hit it against anything. That's what I loved about craftsmanship with swords. And that's why I bought it, was because it's an English sword. It's not in, oh my god, it's a Japanese sword or any of that stuff. I don't get the whole big comparison to Japanese swords. I know Japanese swords will basically cut through anything right away if you drop it, but to me, the long sword is still one of the best. The only downside is it's roughly going down. It would be 2/3 my height. So, yeah, good luck swinging this, people. But it is a longsword, so it's meant for far away combat, not close combat. Though, would I recommend using it in real D&D in a fight? No, 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 no. You would kill someone. You would 110% kill somebody with this thing. Yeah. Though it would be awesome for cosplay. It's awesome to bring it around with you or display or any of that stuff, actually. Weirdly enough, I know that sounds weird. And also, here, you can see like the clay finish on the handle. They rigid it and everything. It's amazing, actually. The only downside is that if you hold on to it for long periods of times, it eventually marks up the metal. So you always have to have like a finish around so you can clean it every now and again. I know that sounds strange, but yeah, this thing is pretty light. I still don't know why everyone thinks it's heavy. I like, it's solid metal. So like if you have a whetstone, you could actually sharpen it to actually cut through other stuff. But honestly, I'm not going to do that. I'm displaying it on my wall in my room. But yeah, the only downside is that, like I said, maybe I should dull this part a little bit because if the holder doesn't hold together, that's the only downside. The holder is falling apart because I bought this at RetroCon a while back. So yeah, originally I noticed that this was supposed to have metal on it too. So whoever bought this originally before me kind of messed up some of the props and holding. But here's the cool thing. It literally, you could attach it to your back, you could attach it to your belt. The only downside is, like, if you attach it to your belt, like, unless you're, like, around my height, and that's the downside, you will be dragging it everywhere. I would recommend buying, like, a back harness if you do buy one. I know that sounds weird, but yeah, that's my recommendation. Well, if you guys do like the video, please subscribe, and if you enjoy Lord of the Rings, this is 100% an easy prop you can find for cheap. I bought it for not even $100. Not even there. Not even $90. The guy sold it pretty cheaply to me. which is probably because it's damaged. But yeah, like it's one of the few props you could buy that is cheap. And weirdly enough, you could bring it to D&D. You could do a lot of things with this. But yeah, I hope you guys like, subscribe, and have a nice day. Bye.